The most powerful resource we have in this life is free will, but most of us choose to ignore it. The ability to choose who we become. Yes, my people, welcome back, man. I'm glad you could join me again. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Yeah, so the weekend is here, and I had a thought. I thought about free will and how each and every one of us wakes up with a choice that we can make. And I don't think that we realize how fortunate that we actually are, especially us that live in the West. We are very fortunate. We're not oppressed over here in the West. You know, we can be restricted somewhat to what we can do, but on our whole, we have free will. We got freedom of speech. And we wake up every day with a choice. Many people don't wake up with a choice. They're forced into work, and it's more like slave labor than anything else. We are very fortunate, but I don't think that we appreciate it enough as human beings, as people in the West. You know, some would argue that we are still very restricted, and to some extent I would agree, but let's be honest, let's be real. We got free will, man. If you're living in the UK, you got the choice to get up and work or get up and procrastinate. Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but go and grab my free 7-day reset ebook. The link is in the bio. Now let's get back to this. Some people don't have that choice. Certain parts of the world, they just don't have that choice. So let's be honest, let's count ourselves lucky, that we have the choice to get up and actually do nothing. And have the government every fortnight, place money inside your bank account to do absolutely nothing. Because there are many people living off of the system. They do nothing with themselves. And I'm not saying that's you, but I'm just saying that we do have choice here. So I think we need to be a little bit more grateful that we are where we are, and let's begin to take action. You have a choice in the direction that your life goes, what direction you actually take. And I think it's underrated. The power of choice, the power of free will. A lot of people do not have it. Most people live like they don't have power and they don't have free will. A lot of people just follow habits, follow environments, and follow expectation. But you actually have an active choice. You actually have an active choice in how your life turns out each day. Every day we get to make choices, whether you realize it or not. You have control over your life. And like I said earlier, many people don't. So what is it? What choices are you making each day to further your life? Or are you not making those choices? Are you procrastinating? And if you're procrastinating, why? What's stopping you from exercising your free will to become the best version of yourself? Let me know in the comments. Because I know a lot of people go through things. It's not how can I put this? Sometimes the state of mind, depression, anxieties, there can be things that keep people from making choices to better themselves. But these are all mind states. You know what I mean? Their mind states. And I do believe with a choice, you can get yourself out of those mind states. You can shift your mind. All about choice, all about free will. You're able to do that. You actually are. I think also some of the choices that, you've been making that haven't moved you forward, they become comfortable. But you do have a choice. We do have free will. And we most definitely take advantage of that. Because if you had to wake up every morning and was forced, beaten into working for somebody else, you would cry and bawl and ask for free will, ask for the choice. But you've got it. And what are you doing with it? Are you using it for what it's worth? It's them small decisions, man, repeated daily. Those small choices repeated daily, they quietly build the life that we end up with. What life do you want for yourself? What life do you want for your family? Free will, man. Choices. You have them. We have them. Let's make the right choices. Let's move our lives in the right direction. Let's go for a mindset shift. Because it's free will, it's choice. You're able to do so. You don't have to stay stuck in your rut. You really don't. That is down to you. A lot of the time people are always searching for resources, for more opportunities, more advantages. But what we need to do is use the power that we already have. The power of choice. The greatest resource, and we're always looking for external resources, but the greatest resource that we possess is free will and choice, and it's already in our hands. You don't need to go searching for it. You already have it. But I think we're so accustomed to having it that I think if it was taken away from certain individuals, they would, if it was taken away from individuals, they'll be quick to go and try and find it again. Not knowing that, or knowing that you already had it, man. It was already in your hands. You have the power to choose differently. And that single decision, that single choice, that can change everything for you. Guys, thank you for joining me. It's just a paperboy. If you've taken anything away from this episode, please, my people, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, man.